Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of professional cycling to explore the incredible benefits of drafting. Now, you might have heard the term thrown around, but trust me, there's more to it than just hiding behind another rider. We're talking about a game changer, a secret weapon that can make or break a race. From saving precious energy to unleashing those final sprint watts, drafting is an art form in itself, so buckle up, grab your helmets, and get ready to learn how the pros use drafting to dominate the peloton. All right, let's talk energy efficiency. Imagine you're riding into a headwind. It's like trying to cycle through a wall of air, right? That's where drafting comes in. When you tuck in behind another rider, you're essentially letting them do the hard work of pushing through that wind. You're riding in their slipstream, a pocket of reduced air pressure. And that means you can maintain the same speed while using significantly less energy. Think of it as your secret weapon against fatigue, allowing you to conserve those precious watts for later in the race. In the grueling world of pro cycling, where every ounce of effort counts, this energy-saving advantage is absolutely massive. Now let's talk speed. We all love going fast, right? Well, drafting is like unlocking a hidden turbo boost. By riding closely behind another rider, you can actually increase your speed without having to put in any extra effort. It's like getting a free ride. This is because you're benefiting from the reduced air resistance in the slipstream. The rider in front is essentially punching a hole in the air, and you get to reap the rewards. This is especially crucial in those high-speed sections of a race, where even a slight speed advantage can make all the difference. Drafting isn't just about saving energy and going faster, it's also a tactical game changer. Think of the peloton as a giant, constantly moving chessboard, and drafting is how you make your moves. By conserving energy, you can strategically position yourself within the pack. Need to respond to a sudden attack? Drafting gives you the power to react instantly. Want to stay near the front and avoid getting caught in a crash? Drafting helps you hold that crucial position. It's all about maximizing your chances while minimizing your effort, and that's what makes drafting such a fascinating aspect of pro cycling. Chapter 4. Reduced risk of fatigue. The endurance multiplier. We've all hit that wall, that point where our legs are screaming and our lungs feel like they're on fire. It's a universal experience for anyone who has pushed their physical limits, whether you're a weekend warrior or a seasoned athlete. Well, in pro cycling, that wall can come much later, thanks to the magic of drafting. Drafting is a technique where cyclists ride closely behind one another, reducing air resistance and conserving energy. When you're tucked safely in the slipstream, you're significantly reducing the physical strain on your body. This means your heart doesn't have to pump as hard and your muscles can work more efficiently. You're not battling the wind head-on, which means your muscles don't have to work as hard. This reduction in effort can be the difference between finishing strong and hitting the wall. This is absolutely essential in preventing early fatigue, especially in those monstrous stage races like the Tour de France, where the terrain is unforgiving and the competition is fierce. Riders need to conserve every ounce of energy to survive those brutal mountain climbs and long days in the saddle. Drafting allows them to maintain a higher level of performance over longer distances, making it a crucial strategy in the world of professional cycling. Chapter 5. Team Tactics, the power of the pack. Cycling might seem like an individual sport, but in the pro peloton it's all about teamwork. And drafting? Well, that's the glue that holds those teams together. A well-coordinated team can use drafting like a weapon, forming a tight aerodynamic unit that slices through the wind. The domestiques, those unsung heroes of the cycling world, will take turns at the front, battling the wind so their team leader can conserve energy for a final sprint or a crucial attack. It's a beautiful display of strategy and sacrifice, and it highlights just how important drafting is in the grand scheme of a race. Chapter 6. Saving time and effort in crosswinds, conquering the sideways challenge. Now let's talk about crosswinds, those pesky gusts of wind that can turn a peloton into a chaotic mess. Crosswinds are one of the most challenging elements a cyclist can face. They don't just slow you down, they can completely disrupt the flow of the race. When the wind is hitting you from the side, it's even more important to find a good draft. Drafting in crosswinds is a skill that can make or break your race. It requires precision and awareness of your surroundings. Tucking in behind another rider creates a barrier, shielding you from the worst of the wind. This technique not only saves energy, but also helps maintain your position in the peloton. This is especially crucial because crosswinds can split the peloton into smaller groups, making it harder to stay with the leaders. The wind can be so strong that it forces riders to form echelons, creating gaps that are difficult to close. And if you're caught on the wrong side of a split, well, it can be game over for your chances of winning. Falling behind in a crosswind split means expending extra energy to catch up, which can be exhausting and demoralizing. Drafting helps you stay with the main group, conserving energy while navigating those tricky conditions. By mastering the art of drafting in crosswinds, you can turn a challenging situation into a strategic advantage, ensuring you remain competitive throughout the race. Chapter 7. Wind Resistance, the Invisible Enemy. We can't talk about drafting without talking about wind resistance, the silent force that can make or break a cyclist's performance. Think of it this way: the faster you go, the harder the wind pushes back, and that resistance is no joke. Riders at the front of the peloton, those brave souls battling the elements head-on, face the full brunt of that wind resistance. But those drafting behind, they experience significantly less resistance, sometimes as much as 40% less. That's a massive difference, and it highlights just how much of an advantage drafting provides. Drafting isn't just about individual gain, it benefits the entire peloton. When everyone is working together, sharing the workload at the front and taking advantage of the draft, the average speed of the group increases significantly. This makes it much harder for solo riders to break away, as they're constantly battling the wind on their own. The peloton becomes a force to be reckoned with, a tightly packed unit that can maintain high speeds over long distances, making it a true test of endurance and strategy. Cycling isn't just about physical strength, it's a mental game too, and drafting provides a psychological advantage that shouldn't be underestimated. There's a certain comfort in knowing you're not alone out there battling the elements. Being surrounded by other riders, feeling the energy of the peloton, can provide a much-needed mental boost, especially during those tough moments when your legs are screaming and you just want to give up. Drafting allows you to dig deep, push through the pain, knowing that you're all in it together. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the final sprint. This is where all those kilometers of drafting, all that conserved energy, comes into play. As the finish line approaches, the tension in the peloton is palpable. Riders jostle for position, each one hoping to unleash that final burst of speed. And it's those who have drafted wisely, who have conserved their energy throughout the race, who have the best chance of crossing the line first. Those saved watts become their secret weapon, propelling them forward in a thrilling display of power and determination. It's the culmination of all their hard work, and it's a testament to the incredible benefits of drafting. So there you have it, the incredible benefits of drafting in pro cycling. This technique is a game changer, allowing riders to conserve energy and maintain higher speeds with less effort. It's not just about hiding behind another rider, it's a complex and fascinating aspect of the sport that can make or break a race. Drafting requires skill, strategy, and a deep understanding of race dynamics. From saving energy and increasing speed to dictating tactics, drafting plays a crucial role in the outcome of races. Riders must be aware of their surroundings and make split-second decisions, and providing a psychological edge, drafting is an art form in itself. It requires trust and coordination among teammates, as well as the ability to read the race and anticipate moves. Next time you're watching a pro race, pay attention to how the riders use drafting. Notice how they position themselves and work together to gain an advantage. You'll see it everywhere, from the tight formations of the peloton, where riders are packed closely together to minimize wind resistance, to the strategic positioning in breakaways. These smaller groups break away from the main peloton, using drafting to maintain their lead and outsmart their competitors. It's a testament to the ingenuity of these athletes and their relentless pursuit of victory, their ability to use drafting effectively. can be the difference between winning and losing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more cycling insights, tips, and behind-the-scenes looks at the world of professional cycling. And until next time, keep those wheels turning. Stay safe, stay motivated, and enjoy the ride.